is proof in itself that this kid can go the distance.
The challenger on my left, sponsored by VSW Horror Nights podcast.
Take it away,
She's
Danielle.
from the pretty palace, the prettiest prima donna, Kylie Alexa. And her opponent to my right, from the middle state, weighing in at 250 pounds, he is the current reigning and defending Focus Pro champion, the main shooter, Monty
Yeah.
Ariez.
There he is, the main shooter. That belt looking as pristine as it is.
There has been
The number one prize.
There has been no more organic rise, homegrown talent here in Focus Pro than a guy like Monty Ariez. Literally went from the opening contests to the main events, the championship heights, and it's what's all on the line is that Focus Pro championship here in our main event.
He's a true testament to the game and to saying that when you put in hard work, it pays off. Let's see tonight, though, if all that hard work has prepared him for a talent like Kylie.
It'll certainly be something to keep an eye on as the bells sound.
Is he calling her gross?
I mean,
Yes, sir.
off a first glance, I'd say she's anything but gross. Of course, like we mentioned, one half of the NWA Women's Tag Team Champions. That's nothing to snuff at. But Monty Ariez willing to stand.
No, sir. Hey, she's allowed to have an opinion.
You know, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one.
As you hear the crowd, I agree with them. There we go. Lock-up attempt. She's a little too short.
I mean, Kylie Alexa clearly playing the long game here, in no rush to lock it up with Monty Ariez. I mean, look at a guy like Monty and tell me you are in any rush to lock up with him.
I mean, if I was the size of Kylie, she just smacked the taste out of his mouth, though. Showed him what's up. Oh, going for a flying head scissors. Not quite getting back to her feet. Monty off the ropes. Vicious shoulder tackle.
And that's exactly why Kylie wouldn't be in a rush.
Goes to hit the rope. She grabs the ankle, showing her experience. Side headlock, showing why she's a champ in her own right.
And again, the NWA has a rich history, over 70 years of producing some of the best talent to ever grace professional wrestling. But Monty Ariez looking to cement himself alongside the greats, especially if he can pick up a victory here against Kylie Alexa.
Maybe she wasn't prepared and underestimated Monty here. We'll see.
Still plenty to go here. Kylie Alexa.
How about those three-piece combos for...
I'm surprised Kylie's able to whip him all the way across the ring.
block, sidestep. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Monty used her own momentum against her and then drove the momentum of his forearm straight into her jaw. Kylie able to drive her boot into Monty's jaw. Comes off the second, it gets caught midair.
This is when the size does matter. Not being able to take him down, but distracting him enough to give him a couple shots. Not quite. Body slam.
Simple but effective. Yes, sir, indeed. Little shake a rattle.
Yes,
the elbow
sir.
Drop.
But you know what she already said? No, sir.
And of course,
She's a brat.
at the end of the day, though, as she's trying to retreat to the outside, championship cannot change hands on a count out or disqualification. Kylie Alexa
You are correct.
has to pin or submit Monty Ariez in the middle of that ring.
I mean, does it have to be in the middle?
I mean, as long as there's no rope involvement, you would hope.
I mean, I guess that constitutes the middle.
Well,
and
Monty-
he just jumped through the middle rope with a flying suicide dive.
Sending Kylie Alexa crashing into the fans here at Widowmaker Brewery.
Not quite. Miss. Smashes his head off the metal turn post.
Someone's gonna have to pay the ring posts for how much work they're putting in tonight. Kylie Alexa looking to bring home the winner's purse in a big way here. If in her debut she can become the new Focus Pro champion, and like we talked about earlier, imagine in a world where Kylie Alexa won the title and had the target on her back by Danny Miles.
That would be something for the ages.
Can't look too far ahead though, and you can never count out the straight shoot of Ariez.
Either one of these competitors is going to be a tall task.
Monty's the emphasis of tall, but Kylie Alexa not letting the size intimidate her. Leaving Monty at bay.
Oh, lighting him up. Did that hurt? Yes, sir.
She might have just blown Monty a kiss
Snapmare.
goodbye to his championship reign.
Ooh, indie kick.
I think I just saw the moisture fly across the room as Kylie goes into the cover, but not enough to secure the gold.
Only a 2. You know, that might be a weight advantage here, so she's going to have to do everything she can to try to keep him down.
Absolutely. I mean, she's trying to keep
Weight
him down in a different...
disadvantage, I should say. Excuse me.
Well, she's trying to keep him down in a different way now. Like you said, maybe she realized that the size was the disadvantage, and now using that technical prowess.
Cutting off the oxygen. Nice sleeper hold of pride.
I mean, we saw how effective it was for Danny Miles earlier.
Well, doesn't have the strength of Danny Miles and doesn't have it quite cinched in just as deeply as he did.
I mean, it's certainly pretty, though.
And that's why Monty's up to his feet, giving her a couple shots, goes to whip her. Oh, hits her in the wrist. Goes to whip her across the ring. Oh, that didn't work out. Eat shit.
Eat boots straight to the jugular. Kylie Alexa just relishing in her performance right now. Has Monty exactly where she wants him.
Oh, drive-by with the butt cheek.
Cheek on cheek. Isn't enough to secure the bag. Not a 3 for Kylie.
You like to rhyme.
You know, I feel like it makes
I'm
me...
telling you, I need that ID. You like Dr. Seuss.
I mean, if I was a doctor, would that not make me of age?
Dr. Seuss, the author.
Yeah, well-accredited author, just like I'm a well-accredited journalist.
Well, then what do you call that move?
I call that effectively using the ropes to keep Ariez exactly as he has been the past multiple minutes at the mercy of Kylie Alexa.
Oh, Jesus, that can't be safe. That was an elbow to the kidneys. Oh, Jesus.
Once again, using that hip attack. But Ariez still finding the wherewithal to get the shoulder off the mat.
That he did. Again, I think the weight disadvantage is going to affect her every single time unless she knocks him out or makes him tap out.
The pretty prima donna trying to do exactly that. As Ariez is trying to battle out the corner, but Kylie puts her right back in.
Double axe handle across the fucking eyebrow.
Kylie Alexa has quite the strike mindset right now against Ariez.
Vicious.
And when you think somebody from the streets of the neighborhood like Ariez, it might not be wise, but Kylie Alexa...
Underestimation.
Certainly no underestimation here.
Monty, you better move. This little firecracker has some power.
Well, wait a minute, Monty able to roll out of the way with the schoolboy. And now has her up on the shoulders. She's trying to make something happen here.
Backcracker.
Blowing out the lungs of Ariez. Double knee straight to the back.
You gotta hit harder than that to knock any air out of his lungs.
Kylie has it worse for wear here. I mean, Monty has been such a great champion, but
surfboard variation with some deadly stomps.
Kylie Alexa would love to become a champ here tonight. She's in prime position to do that. Monty Ariez, imagine what it would mean if Monty Ariez not only lost the title, but submitted.
By the way, she was just talking to you.
Man, I should be flattered.
Well, Monty is getting flattened right now. She wants that belt.
The Focus Pro Championship, even though it's got a brief history, it's very prestigious, very sought after by some of the top independent wrestlers there is to offer. Even signed talent here as we see Kylie Alexa using that rear end to her advantage again.
Kylie Alexa is beating the ever-living shit out of Monty Ariez, and the crowd is eating it up.
But Monty able to avoid more hip-based offense as Kylie's able to catch the boot and catches one right to the side of the head.
Flipping enziguri. Goes for a line, Monty ducks under, up and bye-bye.
The raw power of Monty Ariez on display.
Finding the wherewithal to go up, trying to energize this crowd, but he needs to focus at the task at hand.
Such a hybrid competitor. Goes straight from power to agility, but Kylie Alexa hasn't taken nearly enough damage and was able to roll out of the way. Now has Monty hooked.
Front suplex position into the corner.
Using some deceptive power of her own to deadlift suplex Monty into the turnbuckles, adding more impact.
Last-ditch effort, both competitors.
And this is what we like to call the championship minutes. It's anybody's match to win. Who will leave Cream Stampede Focus Pro champion? Will it be Kylie Alexa of the NWA, or will it be our heart and soul homegrown man, Monty Ariez? These two competitors.
Kylie gets to her feet first and trying to keep Monty down.
Once again, driving a forearm. Look at him. Look at it. He's dazed. I don't even know if Monty knows where he is right now. I certainly know where we are, but Monty.
I might not, though. Bud's Good has been in the house all night. And VSW Podcast presenting this match. Monty with the quick kick to the German suplex. Kylie grabbing her shoulder. Might be it.
Once again, Monty going to that high rent district. Look at him fly. There's the splash. Enough to retain. No, it's still not over, Bo.
That wasn't it.
I don't know how Kylie was able to get the shoulder up after all of Monty came crashing down, and it's certainly hurting her insides.
What? I see what you did.
Yes, sir! Monty Ariez sees victory well within his sights, within his finger, but Kylie Alexa able to avoid the drop top.
Oh, it did German of her own.
And Monty's all tight.
What?
He's
Shit
bamboozled.
knee.
How did that not just knock Monty completely out?
How did that just keep on TV?
I thought I saw teeth go flying.
Oh yeah, that's what that's what I saw.
Kylie can't believe it. I can't.
Neither can I. IWTV, Focus Pro Wrestling. Intergender bonanza at the Cream Stampede.
Kylie Alexa looking to close out the Cream Stampede on a championship victory, as she now has Monty right where she wants him. Oh! But she got caught by the drop top!
Oh, she got caught all right.
And now Monty
Picking her up over, lands on her feet. Are we gonna, oh my God.
Dropped him right on the bridge of the neck with a pile driver.
Why?
Sits in the cover, sitting on his face. But
That was a three.
Bo, no, what did we talk about earlier, Bo? That pin should have happened in the middle of the ring. Monty was just able to get his foot on the bottom rope. I knew that the ropes could potentially come in play, and it just cost Kylie Alexa the Focus Pro Championship. Arguing with GK Durant. Do you think that was a biased call, Bo?
It was biased.
I mean, Monty very fairly.
We should have had a champion right there.
Like I said, if she had covered him in the middle of the ring, he wouldn't have been able to use the rope, keeping his 148-plus day championship reign intact.
Oh, she's trying to beat down that pad, trying to make it so you can make sure that that metal is exposed. Oh my God, goes for the drop kick. Moves out of the way, jams her quad. Not this time, kicks Manny off.
Able to get her boots to him in a different way. Now up to the second. Monty caught her again.
Got her up, down. See you later.
Fresh cutter from Monty Ariez. Drops her on the dome, and that's it.
Still, your Focus Pro champion, Monty Ariez.
Claps up to an absolutely classic main event here that you can only see here at Focus Pro Wrestling. Just like Monty Ariez is the only man you can acknowledge as and still Focus Pro champion after defying the odds and overcoming the pretty prima donna, NWA's Kylie Alexa. And I can't stress how amazing that main event was, Bo.
It was back and forth. I thought he was up.
Wow!
Is that a crutch wrapped in barbed wire? Jesus!
We talked about how Danny Miles wanted to usher in the era of violence as he has his sights on the championship, wants to crush the dreams of Monty.
Goes to put him to sleep, eats a super kick for his efforts.
But after Danny attacked him, back at all the lights, Monty was ready for a sneak attack. He came prepared and now has that barbed wire crutch in his hand.
Ref, you gotta stop him, ref. You can't allow that.
I mean, Danny Miles shouldn't have brought it into the ring, but I guess Monty may be having second thoughts.
It's called commitment. If you're gonna pick it up, you better kill me.
Well, you certainly are going to want to keep track of all Focus Pro social media on this developing situation regarding the Focus Pro Championship, Danny Miles and Monty Ariez.
That mercy being shown just there may have been his biggest mistake.
But ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for joining us here for Green Stampede in